Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Tiffany Thomas, and today we're going to be talking about something that I was clueless about 5 months ago, and I had to go through a hair journey to figure it out. But it was well worth it, because now I have something that I would love to share with you, and something that I've learned for my hair journey going forward that will change my whole hair game. So I want to talk about the thing of hair breakage and hair loss, and what can you do about it starting now to make that change so you can feel confident and love your hair and feel good about it. So please sit back and relax, and I hope these tips are as helpful for you as they have been for me. So first we're going to talk about a little bit of my hair journey. I've been natural for about about 4 years now. Before that I was using mostly protein products, and I remember my hair was brittle and hard and very like no spring to it. And of course, as I got onto this natural hair journey, it was about moisture. And over the years I've started incorporating more and more moisture and started going further away from protein, and I started to actually think I'm protein sensitive, like I don't need protein. You know, last year as I got deep into moisture products, my hair started to grow like crazy. It grew thick. It kind of helped to get me to get kind of to this length now. But a couple of months ago, maybe 4 or 5 months ago, it all switched. I started getting the hair loss. It would just be straight, it'd be limp, and I could just pull it, or kind of be like fluffy. Actually, my hair was kind of more fluffy, just not very defined. But when it was wet, it was like straight and limp. And then once I combed it with try to rake in the conditioner, I would just pull out strands, and they would stretch and stretch. So I knew something was definitely wrong. I just didn't know what. And then I said, okay, well, obviously my moisture product doesn't work. I need to do more protein. The trick is you don't know how much protein you need, so you kind of have to experiment. So I'm going to walk you through what I was using and what I switched to for each product that I have, and so you can kind of know maybe what you need to switch to. And this could be if you're using protein products, maybe you need to go to moisture. If you're using moisture, maybe you need to go to protein. So let's get into it. First, I think the easiest thing for you to switch is your deep conditioner, because your deep conditioner is interchangeable. You know, you just kind of need to keep track of which ones you're using week in, week out. So I was using, it's Giovanni's Olive Oil Avocado Ultra Moist Conditioner. This says glycerin in the second ingredient, so you know it's moisturizing, and they have a little protein in this, but not noticeable. You read the ingredients, there's nothing noticeable. It's definitely not my favorite protein in there, and I'll get to my favorite once we get to the other deep conditioner. So this is what I was using majority of the time for my deep conditioner. I also had a couple other deep conditioners I was liking. As you can see, this one's about gone, but I was liking this avocado cream moisture repairing mask. This one has literally no protein in it, but those two together was kind of like my go-to together thing that really my hair was loving for a long time. But when it stopped loving it, I decided I needed to switch. And of course, one of the go-tos that you just need to kind of have because it does start to get your hair back, this Apogee Keratin 2-minute constructor. I really love this product, mainly because it's quick, it's simple. You're getting tons of protein in this. It does have a silicone, which is not my favorite, but if you have moisture overload, you don't really need to worry about the silicone. Silicone coats your hair, kind of traps water from getting into your cuticle. But if you need protein, that is not such a big deal. I mean, I think if it's the other way around, I think you need to worry. If you have too much protein in your hair and you need moisture, I would be conscious of how much silicone you're putting into your hair. But the way my hair was, where I needed more protein, I'm not worried about it. So that did okay in the very beginning. It wasn't perfect, mainly because that has some cyclocerin in it, and cyclocerin is very moisturizing. So some parts of my hair did not quite love it. So my other option for protein for a deep conditioner is this Repair Me from Curl Junkie. I think this stuff is great. It has no real strong moisture product in there, humectant in there, but it just has tons of protein. It has carrageenan amino acids, it has yeast protein. This has no silicone. This is a very good product to have. A little expensive. This is definitely in the $20 range, so if you are cost conscious, this might not be your product. I think it costs $25. And then if you want a deep conditioner, see, I've been using this one quite a bit. I've really been liking this Hair Affinity Strengthening Amino Mask. It's awesome. This one does have cyclocerin in the top ingredients, but it has so much protein in it that it kind of makes up for it. It has my hydrolyzed wheat protein. It has 3 or 4 of them. So I would say if you do get a moisture product, make sure it has tons of protein in it too. And it says something like strengthening, you know, something that you know you're gonna get a ton of protein, not just moisture. The danger is when you're just using products like this that just has moisture in it. If just doing that switch still isn't giving you the hair loss reduction that you're looking for, then I would switch my shampoo. Okay, so now we're going to talk about shampoos. Now, if you, like I was saying, if what you were doing with your deep conditioners is not getting you the great reduction in hair loss that you are looking for, then you need to start thinking about your shampoo. Shampoo is the most important part of your routine, and having a great shampoo that gives you a great base, to me, is the most important thing. I don't do the co-washes, FYI. I'm like, no. My moisture shampoo is this tea tree invigorating shampoo. This one is actually not super moisturizing. This actually has a little bit of protein. It's more what I consider a neutral product. It's more a little bit on the clarifying. So my suggestion for you, if you probably are using something that is more moisturizing than this, because most shampoos is more moisturizing, but this is just what works on my hair. I mean, most people are using something that is, I would clarify as a just straight moisturizing shampoo. Like this one has 1 protein in it, a hydrolyzed wheat protein, but it's at the very end of the ingredients. It doesn't have a noticeable moisture at the top where you're like glycerin or honey or anything, but this tends to be on the more moisturizing side. I actually enjoy this. If you're looking for moisture, these two definitely, I believe, will help you out. You just need to figure out if you are getting too little or too much for your hair. But now I'm using a straight protein. This bad boy here has changed how I do my hair. This has been a lifesaver. This biotin and collagen shampoo, it has my favorite protein, hydrolyzed wheat protein. Obviously it has collagen, it has biotin. It's giving me all what I need. So when I did my wash, I had very little breakage. You see that? Which is so much less than what I was going through before. So I think compared to this, I would say before my breakage was like this. Like it was like 2 to 3 times this. So at least, maybe at least 3 times this before I switched all my products. So, and so that has been a huge blessing. So I hope you will do what I did, which is just listen to your hair every step of the way, after the shampoo, after the conditioner, after your leave-in. Is your hair telling you that after each step, if it likes it or not? Are you getting less breakage after using it, or are you getting more? Is the important thing to tell. After you shampoo, are you seeing more breakage? If you are, switch to something that's opposite of that. If you, after the deep conditioner, if you're seeing more breakage, switch to something after it. And to me, with the deep conditioner, what I do is I put some on a piece of my hair, and if I'm seeing it's not curling or this or that, I'm immediately switching to a different product that is considered more moisturizing or more protein, to see if I can get that nice curl, to see if it's balanced. Because you want to see those ringlets. If you're not seeing the ringlets, then there's a problem. I mean, you want to be seeing something like this. You want to see something that's going to bounce back. You want to see a ringlet. If you're not, I would rethink each product each step of the way. So lastly, after you're done with the wash, the conditioner, last step is to do your leave-in. The leave-in that saved my life. Oh, first I'm gonna tell you what I'm using, I'm sorry. Again, it's Giovanni. Okay, I was a sucker for all Giovanni. I consider them to be super moisturizing for my hair, but with a little bit of protein. So I was using a direct leave-in weightless moisture conditioner as my leave-in primarily. I was alternating with my Organics pomegranate honey leave-in conditioner. This has no protein in it. If you are protein sensitive, you just want moisture, use this. And if that's what you need, your hair should love it. So those are my leave-ins. But what I switched to that really has been awesome for my hair, a little pricey but perfect, is this. This Curlisto repair cream is awesome for my hair. It doesn't have a lot of moisture, but it has like a little alcohol and different things, and some aloe vera in the top 5 ingredients. But it has like 3 proteins in it. My favorite, hydrolyzed wheat protein. My hair loves this stuff. It instantly gives the curl at the end of my hair for the most time that I'm using it, especially if I'm pairing it with something with a little bit more moisture in it. So I feel like this has been my true leave-in hair doer, so I can kind of do my hair more often and not worry about breakage. I mean, when I use this, I get 12 strands, you know, 12 strands of breakage in a day, and that is perfect for me, because to me, if I'm losing less, around 20 to 30 strands a day, that's my ideal. If you're losing more than 50, you definitely need to be worried. You definitely need to do a change. And even if it's up to 40, I think you start to need to think about it. I paired that with this. I haven't seen too many people talk about this product, but I feel like it's awesome. It's the Argan Oil Anti-Breakage Leave-In Conditioner. This has glycerin as like 4th ingredient, but it has tons of protein in it. And this paired with the Callisto is the 2 that I use, and I'm pretty much done with my hair putting these 2 bad boys. This is my leave-in, this is my cream. Done. So that is pretty much what I use. That is what my hair has been flourishing in the last month with. You know, my hair repair is not completely done, because you know, hair kind of takes a minute, but the reduction in breakage that I've seen, and the fact that most of my hair is now actually balanced, and I can kind of see the nice curl pattern of most of it, really makes me happy. I still have some straight pieces, like I was saying here, where my curl back is not as I would like. This curl probably should be more up here to have it perfect, but it's not like my back where it's bouncy. Like, I can pull these and it comes all the way down here. But that is how you know your hair is balanced. So don't be afraid of the shrinkage. You know, when you get shrinkage, that is telling you your curl pattern is on point and your curl pattern is working. know, I think after this, I'm all about the shrinkage. I'm all about whatever my hair is telling me that it needs. And I think that is what we have to do. We have to take care of our hair. We have to listen to our hair. We have to do what's best for it. So I'm hoping something I said here struck a chord with you, has helped you to help you figure out your own hair, because that is why I made this video. So thank you so much for listening. I so appreciate it. If you have any comments, please drop them down below. If you like what you saw, please subscribe. I will be dropping more videos every week.